All right, question number 13. This is just an application. It says use a system of equations to solve. So usually what happens is you read the problem. We're going to need to come up with two equations, or if we have however many things we don't know, how many unknowns we have, that's how many equations we need. So we're going to need to come up with that many equations. But looking at this, it looks like we need two equations for the two unknowns, and then we can solve it like a system. So this one says, how many ounces of a 27% alcohol solution and a 44% alcohol solution must be combined to obtain 34 ounces of a 42% solution? So right away I can see that we have a total of 34 ounces, and there's going to be a different number part from the 27 and part from the 44. So I'm going to call X the number of ounces at 27%, and Y is going to be number of ounces at 44%. Okay. So one thing I do know is that if we add X plus Y, that will give us 34 ounces. Okay, that's how many ounces we have total. Now, depending on how many ounces of each, 27%, we're going to write that as a decimal. We never really work with percentages. So I'm going to say 0.27, that's 27% alcohol concentration times the number of ounces here, plus 44%, so it's going to be 0.44 times the number of ounces at that concentration will give us 34 ounces times, or I guess I should say, I guess it would be 34 times the 0.42. So it'd be 34 ounces total, but at 0.42%. Okay. So these will be the two equations we use. We can either do it by elimination, we can do substitution, we can even do it graphically, we can do it with the matrix. Any way will be just fine here. I'm going to go ahead and suggest we do it with substitution. We're going to solve for y using this equation. So I'm just going to subtract x over, so I will have y equal negative x plus 34. So I've solved for y. Now I'm going to substitute this in for y into this equation. So we have 0.27x plus 0.44, and instead of y we're going to write negative x plus 34 equals, and I'm going to go ahead and multiply the 34 times 0.42. So it'll give us 14.28. Alright, so now we're going to distribute and simplify. So we have 0.27x plus or minus, I guess I should say, because 44 times a negative x is going to give me a minus 0.44x, and then 0.44 times 34, so what that is. That's 14.96. And that equals 14.28. Okay, so we're going to combine the 27x and the 44x like terms. Got to subtract. 7 is 14, 7 looks like 17, negative 17, negative 0.17, negative 0.17x plus 14.96 equals 14.28. We're going to subtract the 14.96 from both sides. That will eliminate negative 0.17x equals 8, 8, 16, so it'll be 8. Actually, minus 6, I'm doing this the wrong way. So it'll be 2. I guess I should be doing it that way. Don't think about it, this on top. 16 minus 8 is going to be 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. So 0.68. It's going to be negative 0.68. And then we're going to divide by negative 0.17. Since they're both negative, negative divided by negative is a positive, so I just get 4. So this tells me that x equals 4. So we need 4 ounces of the 27% solution mix. Now that I have 4, I will take this answer and I will plug it in to the original, one of the original equations we came up with, the total number of ounces, x plus y equals 34. And so if I do 4 plus y equals 34, and we subtract 4 from both sides, that tells us y equals 30. Y equals 30. I'm sorry that it's off screen. It's too close to the bottom. So we have 4 ounces at 27% and 30 ounces at 44% to give us a 42% mixture.